Oof. Uh, Sometimes I want to say, can we just erase it? Can we just forget 2020 ever happened? Because it is been, like you said, a really impactful year. For me, three words coming to mind: patience, change, and adaptability. Patience because, well, we're living it right now. We are restricted to where we can go. For over 3 months, I was unable to go further than 2 blocks. I have never done that since I was a child. I am literally about 5 miles away from my mom right now, and I have not seen her in 5 months because she's in a nursing home, because of safety, because we're not allowed, because they're more vulnerable. So it showed me a lot of patience. Change because we are changing, and adaptability because it showed us that digital is here. I spoke to many people in the past that live many traditional lives, or they have businesses that are very traditional. And due to Corona and COVID, they've been stopped. So what do? How do you share your message with the world? So they've had to adapt to this new way of talking, just like we're doing right now. Without technology, without adapting to these video formats, we wouldn't be able to continue to share your message. What are we gonna do? Is stop for a whole year, stop for 6 months and do absolutely nothing? Even to me, I changed some of the things that I do because I travel a lot. I go to many events that are face-to-face, and that is stopped. Literally zero, no opportunities in that market. And although I've been living in the digital world for quite a few years now, even I adapted and I changed and added more of the things that I do, including, for example, these kind of videos. With all the traveling that I was doing before, I didn't have time. And now I decided we all have extra time. Everybody is more available and everybody wants to talk and share a message, because as human beings, we love connectivity. And I don't mean technologically, I mean as human beings, we feel that connection. I come from a country, from Spain, where everybody loves to hug, we give kisses all the time. And that has gone away. It's made people crazy. And of course, I've lived in the United Kingdom where those customs are not there so much. You're more of a handshake or a quick hug. In America, it's always the big hug. So different ways of doing things. And when I've seen people talking on TV, or they do these little queries, hey, what have you missed the most in 2020? They go, the hugs. I cannot wait to hug somebody, because we still want that human connection. So 2020 has also made me realize that if this doesn't change people in regards to being more kind to one another, having a little bit more compassion for those that maybe don't have the same means as you, then I honestly, Christine, have no idea what will. Because it's definitely what this has taught us is that countries don't matter, where you come from don't matter, what color your skin is don't matter, what accent you have, how your body shape is, how tall or short you are. This virus has not understood of anything except making everybody stop and giving you time to think. Think about your own values. That's something that I have done again. I love to reflect from time to time and think, what do I believe? What are my values? And I also believe that 2020 is a big test for most people. For me, it was a test to recheck, am I doing the right thing? Is my message powerful enough? Should I change? And I've seen many people, for example, become COVID experts and offering things online that I'm thinking, you're taking advantage of this situation. You drop your values, because you cannot become an expert in 4 weeks. You cannot become an expert in 2 weeks about a topic that we still don't really know everything. So 2020 for me has meant sticking to who I am, rethinking some of my friendships as well. looking at how they've behaved during this period, because we are always told that during periods of stress or through struggle, our true character shows up. Because everybody's there for the good and the pretty and the good times. But when everybody's on the down, when everybody's feeling stressed, when everybody has uncertainty, who has been there for you? Who has really said, I don't care, and I'm still here regardless? So I have done a lot of that soul searching, looking at people. I have connected with people that I hadn't spoken to in a while, that they simply dropped off their radar, but all of a sudden you reconnect because there is more time. You find yourself checking in on other people around the world just to see, hey, how is the situation there? Is your family safe? Are you safe? And then at the same time, it makes you look forward even faster to say, hey, I cannot stop. The world doesn't stop. The one thing that we can never stop is time. Every day we get older. Every day, whether there is a virus or not, business has to keep on going. As women, we cannot stop. We are resilient. We're warriors. So we have to continue to adapt to the situations. And that's what 2020 means to me: patience, change, and adaptability. So if you start thinking, it makes you emotional, you get anxiety, and you have to then zen yourself and go, it's okay, adapt, change, it will be okay. But it gets to everyone. If somebody says they didn't get affected, I'm sorry, Christine, I don't believe it. They just don't want to accept it. So because it does, in one way or another, it's gotten to us at some point. After all these months, I'm sorry. It is something that is real. Nobody was ever prepared for what 2020 brought to us. Is this the first time in history that it happens? Of course not. But is it the first time that it's happened to us in our society and in our years that we're alive? Yes, it has. So of course it's fearful. It's you wonder if this is over or we're like this for the next 2 years. We don't know. So if that doesn't mess up with your mindset and your belief from time to time, then you must be an alien. Otherwise, I don't get it.